Most people will never experience a home flood or fire, but it can happen, and when this type of disaster strikes, an Edgewater business is ready to help. Husband and wife Ken and Anne Marie Poulin own and operate First Response Disaster Team.
First Response, this is Anne Marie.
A certified general contractor focusing primarily on emergency restoration.
So that when that flood occurs, we go in and dry that property out. We dry the carpet, sometimes the cavities of the walls. Drywall gets wet, it has to dry. Or we have a mold problem, which goes into another part of what we do. We do mold remediation. It's probably 65–70% of our business here in Florida.
And it's not just natural disasters. Broken water lines from toilets, refrigerators, even hot water heaters account for the majority of emergency calls. The Poulins started the business in 2010. In 2012, they became clients at the Volusia County Business Incubator, which is funded by the county's Economic Development Division and managed by the award-winning UCF Business Incubation Program.
Actually, it's an interesting story because we have an invention that we made. My wife's brainstorm and I put it together. So we were talking to Connie Burnell about our invention, and she started talking about our business, and she's like, I really like your business. Let's talk about that. And then she had us enroll in classes, and we went to the classes, and we thought that the incubator would be a very good fit for our business, and it is.
Before starting First Response, Ken was working as a general contractor building and renovating properties. Then his family experienced a home disaster.
We had a flood at our house, and the insurance company called in a competitor, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. We've owned several businesses. I saw the model that was there and the money that was created from that flood and thought, wow, that's a pretty good model.
Ken says as the housing market and economy slowed, he and Anne Marie decided to venture into the disaster restoration business. They both went to school, and Ken became a master restorer with the Institute of Inspection, Cleaning, and Restoration certification. They are both licensed mold remediators.
That means, and that basically entails many schools and understanding many different circumstances that we can be in, as carpet cleaning or drywall repair, all the stuff that we do. So we enjoy the residential side of it. We get there, people are upset. Our job is to calm them down, make them understand what's going on, help them through the process. We've done things like take pets and hold them, and we do anything we can for our customer.
When they joined the incubator in 2012, they had 2 employees and were operating out of their home. Now, the family-run business has 9 employees and operates out of a 5,500 square foot facility. Anne Marie credits much of the growth to getting business training at the incubator.
A lot of the marketing ideas that Connie helped us with as far as reaching out to the people, to our audience, the people who would need us, different neighborhoods, thinking like a person who might have a flood. Well, Anne Marie, how would you reach me if I had a flood? Will I know that you're there? That was one of the biggest things that Connie really helped us with.
She says business planning was also a big help.
We tend to think just today, where Connie helped us to project out in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, where do we plan to be? You don't plan to fail, you fail to plan.
In 2014, the company's business grew by 60% and is on track to grow 30 to 50% for the next 2 to 3 years at the Edgewater location. Plans are also in the works for the company to build more locations in Florida in the next 2 to 3 years. The success of First Response Disaster Team is paying off in more than just profits. The company was named the Incubator's 2014 Entrepreneur of the Year.
It really validates all of our efforts. We work hard. My wife and I, probably 60 to 80 hours a week. It validates that our dream is, it's real. I mean, it's a lucrative. We employ 9 people that, provide for their families, so we're doing it.
For the Business Beat, I'm Joanne Magley.